Hello, this is Deborah Yao with Black Education TV. Interesting article I read about Facebook. It says that Facebook's earnings disaster erased $120 billion in market value, the biggest wipeout in the U.S. stock market history. Now that's huge. Now, what's going on with Facebook that this is taking place? Now, we know that Facebook is very popular. I'd say it's probably one of the most popular social media networks online. Of course, you have Instagram, that's pretty high up there as well. You have Twitter, and you have YouTube, and you have others, but Facebook, I would say, is one of the tops. But I think what's going on with Facebook is a lot of people are not necessarily phasing out because they use it in, many different regards. For me, I use it mostly for Facebook Marketplace, not so much as I have a profile, but I'm not on there nearly as much as I used to be. I just kind of get in and out. Sometimes I'll look at what I've been tagged in or whatever, but don't engage too much like I used to. I think during the summer months, too, that has something to do with it. Most of us are more busy in the summer months, and so we just don't have as much time to engage in Facebook posts. Now, for some, they are feeling a little leery of Facebook because of all of the spying and the facial recognition and, some of the other things that go along with that. Too much drama, spreading of this kind of news and that kind of news. And Facebook Live, I thought, would have caused it to increase, but I think all of this exposing of things and all of this stuff that's going on is causing others to be more leery of Facebook. I mean, that's just my take on it. It could be a number of different reasons. We know that the only revenue that I can see Facebook earning would be ad revenue. Okay, but other than that, I'm not even exactly sure how Facebook makes its money to have that type of hit or take that type of hit. You see, a lot of people think that Facebook is FBI book. They believe that it is used as a tool for the government to monitor our activity, our daily activity, because a lot of people post what they're doing on Facebook. I mean, for some, we know what you're eating because it's on Facebook. We know what you're wearing, what type of makeup you use. All kinds of things are just on Facebook. And so I think with people becoming more curious about their privacy, they are looking at Facebook a little differently these days. A little differently. I'm just going to read a little bit about what's going on in this article. It says, the Mark Zuckerberg-led social media titan saw shares drop 19% on Thursday following a disastrous second quarter earnings report. The damage was swift and unforgiving in aftermarket trading on Wednesday as Facebook plummeted as much as 24% within an hour. The selling then spilled over into regular trading. Investors took issue with sales and subscriber numbers that fell short of expectations. But perhaps most damaging of all, the company warned of a growth slowdown. Facebook's loss was the biggest single-day drop since it started trading publicly in May 2012. That is huge. That is huge. That's a lot of money. That's a huge hit. It says, but that still undersells the magnitude of Facebook's earnings disaster. On a market capitalization basis, the company saw $120 billion erased, the biggest in U.S. stock market history. Wow. So what I see happening is interesting. When I think of what I see happening around the world, even with this Facebook thing, what's happening in Greece and other areas, other European nations, and, the trade wars that's going on. The book of Obadiah comes to mind. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, go read the book of Obadiah. That is what comes to mind for me when I see what is happening and I see all of these things taking place around the world. I see the health crisis that some of them are starting to experience because they've been on top for so long. They are ignoring other things that could happen, you see. But we see that I see prophecy being fulfilled. All of these countries that the U.S. is fighting with. I mean, give me a break. They're fighting with everyone. People that were allies. I mean, they are becoming. It's like number 45 is making enemies with everyone. So you see markets being affected everywhere. For goodness sake, Facebook, social media giant. Markets are being affected everywhere. And I just feel like we're stuck in the middle of a disaster zone based on what is taking place with the financial markets and trade deficits and all of this stuff that's going on. And this man who claims to be just so brilliant in the office, was supposed to be the ruler of the free world. Everything is happening. All of these horrible things are happening under his watch. Now, I know that every president have disasters that happen under their watch, but we have a man that boasts about just about everything that happens through or by him. Anything that's bad, he points the fingers in other directions. Anything that's good, oh, I made that happen. I had the meeting with North Korea. Ooh, I had the summit with Russia. I. He just talks about all these things as if he's just the single most brilliant person in the world to bring about peace and prosperity. Although he's causing U.S. jobs to go overseas, he and his daughter talking about make America great again, but they don't even produce their own products here in America. You see, so when I see all this stuff and I see all of the finances of this country being just bothered, I mean, look at this. I mean, all of this is just a sign of things to come. We are not on easy street anymore in this country. They think they're on easy street, but right now everything is appearing to be on uneasy street. You see, including this Facebook disaster, including this. But then again, maybe he can get with brilliant number 45 and let him put his brilliant business mind to work and see if they can help each other bounce back from these disasters that keep being aired all over social media. You see, maybe we can see that take place. But anyway, I just wanted to cue in on this story because it's interesting to me how Mr. Bragful Boastful he's at the helm of everything right now that is going bad. America has lost so much credibility worldwide, and number 45 is the laughing stock of the world right now. Him and his big 20-foot diaper float that they had over in England. I mean, the world is laughing, and we are seeing the results of a takedown of what they believe to be brilliance. It's just not happening anymore. No one is buying it. Okay? Everyone is laughing right now. No one thinks that this man is brilliant. Everyone is looking at him like he is an imbecile. They actually called him that. So it is what it is. Those are not my words. These are the words of his own people. So with that, I'm going to be out of here. I'm going to move on to the next thing now because I thought this was interesting to look at. Very interesting. Okay, family, I'm out.